Hey guys, how's everybody doing out there? It's a little chilly today, so I had to throw the Scully on. But this is Reggie of the BreakthroughConscious.com coming to you all to shoot another video. In today's post, I want to talk to you all a little about, let's say, government dependence. Okay, and there's just 2 points that I want to make in this video, and I'm going to try to make them quick. With regards to government dependence, the question is, are you dependent upon the government? Why are you dependent upon the government? And if you are dependent upon the government, how that can affect you. So what that mentality is all about. Let's drop a couple of facts and start with the facts. Fact number one, today we have over 44 million Americans who are on some form of food stamps, food assistance. Maybe you're one of them if you're watching this video. And if you are, hey, listen, I grew up on food stamps. I've never had to use them as an adult, but look, I'm very familiar with food stamps, the trade of food stamps, the exchange of food stamps. So don't be embarrassed if you're on food stamps. A lot of people are in this situation today, but what I want to talk with you about is why and what you can do about it. You know, the 44 plus million people on food stamps, it means that there are 44 million people in this country who need assistance from the government to simply eat. Eating is the most food and water is the most basic needs of life. Okay, so that puts you at a tremendous dependence and at the mercy of the government. Okay, the second fact that I want to discuss with you all today is what the government or the Fed, the Federal Reserve, is doing to the money supply. The federal government, the Federal Reserve, is going to be printing $85 billion a month, guys, until they see the unemployment rate drop. Okay, I think it should be clear by now, after $3-4 trillion in cash money, that's not including the money created in credit, which is digital money, but the cash money that's been created since 2008 hadn't done anything for the unemployment rate. So I don't know why throwing cash at the problem seems to still be a fix for all of these smart guys. But what I want to impress upon you guys is that you want to begin to take control of your own life. Stop depending upon the government. Once you depend upon the government, you are at 100% mercy of the government. Now, the Bible speaks of the borrower being at the mercy of the lender. Okay, now what that means for you is at some point in time, the government can decide whether they want to take that food out of you and your family's mouth, or if they want to feed you. And if you want to get fed, you need to do this, that, and the other. Or you could starve to death. Okay, not to mention the debt burden on the government itself trying to feed us all. So what can you do? What does taking your life into your own hand and your finances in your own hand, what does that include? Okay, well, the first thing is your mindset, folks. You have to change your mindset. You have to stop getting up every morning focusing on what it is you do not have. Focusing on what you cannot do, what resources are not available to you, where you come from, or I come, we speak so much about, or I come from the hood, or I come from poverty. So that's an excuse to stay there. That mindset has to change. What also has to change is the mindset that you get up every day and you go to this job, and yet you're still on these food stamps. Yet you can't meet your financial needs. You can't pay the bills. You're going paycheck to paycheck, if that. Okay, if your paycheck is getting you to the next paycheck. So what I encourage each one of you to do is take that earning potential in your own hands. Okay, if the job isn't working, then maybe you should try something else. As a matter of fact, look around at other successful people and see how many of them get up at 6:30 in the morning to be at their job by 8 o'clock in the morning and spend their whole day and spend overtime or even get part-time. Just look and find out how many rich people, how many Henry Fords, how many Jay-Z's, since everybody loves Jay-Z, how many Jay-Z's, how many Leo Cohens, how many Thomas Edisons, how many Donald Trumps, how many Robert Kiyosaki's follow that format of getting up first thing in the morning and rushing off to somebody's job site to, perform your job duties. Okay, so you need to do something else. Understand that if you do the same things today that you did yesterday, nothing will change about tomorrow. Tomorrow will only change when you begin to do something different today. So I ask you, what are you going to change? If you want to know some of the things that I've changed, if you want to know some of the things that I'm doing, if you want to know some of the people that I've surrounded myself with, okay, in order to take my financial well-being and my quality of life in my own hands, and I have stopped looking to government for answers. Not only have they failed me tremendously, I'm at the point now where I believe it's not in the government's best interest to take care of me. It's certainly not their agenda to take care of us, common citizenry of America. Now, if they want to take care of the corporate elite, I think they're doing a very good job. Okay, so I'm asking you, what are you going to change? Let me show you. Because if you're watching this video, you want to change something. There's links below this video. Check them out. Okay, visit www.changelifeuniversity.com. Find out how I've taken my financial well-being into my own hands. Visit thebreakthroughconscious.com. If you're not already looking at these videos on those sites, look at thebreakthroughconscious.com and check out some of the information that will allow you to break through the propaganda, the smokescreen, the all-out lies that you have been told and programmed to believe all of your lives, all of your mother's lives, all of your grandfather's lives. That's why they've continued to tell you things that don't work. And that's how we, from generation to generation to generation, keep producing new people in our ancestry, but yet no one rises above the level of the generation before them, because the generations perpetuate the same garbage that gets you nowhere. So that's pretty much the end of this video. I really don't have much more to say to you guys right now as far as finances goes, other than change what you're doing. Get a new education, okay? Get a new education. Get education that will free you from financial bondage, all right? That'll free you from this mindset that has got you trapped. And trust and believe me, guys, it's all in here. This is what's got you trapped. You and the thing in between your ears has got you trapped. So until you release in here, nothing's gonna change on the outside. You guys can sit around and watch these videos and watch me change my physical manifestation of my life, or you can join with me and join with all of the close to 80,000 entrepreneurs that I have linked up with, who are all breaking through in our minds and putting our feet to the pavement in action, so that when we reach 50, 60, and 70 years old, government dependence will not even be a part of our vocabulary, more or less our mindset. I continue to challenge you to continue to try to find ways and strive to change and better your life. And check out the links, guys. www.changelifeuniversity.com and www.thebreakthroughconscious.com. I'll see you all in the next video. I continue to wish you success. And with that, guys, till the next video, peace, love, and I'll